Hello.
Recent events, Thad and Rian recalled that there was actually a cemetery right next to Mordred and we should go check there. We headed to Eggfort so that Rion could speak to Ada, he learnt Detect Magic as a cantrip and Healing Word, and Thad learned Sanctuary. On entering the graveyard, Rion casted Detect Magic, recognising the same magic from the woods that where we encountered the monster. Rion and Vex spot a crow eating fries and see a packet with red and yellow stripes. None of the graves are badly disturbed, but the graveyard guy said that at least 30 people over the last few weeks had been disturbed or pulled out. We headed into town to speak to Bezrara about the French fry packet, and we learned about the In-N-Out burger down the road. We there met Bob and Linda, and after ordering food, determined that the smallest packet was the same as the one from the graveyard. Vex went snooping, but because she's got very low intelligence, she didn't actually learn anything, but in being gone, Linda determined that she'd been for a wicked shit. We asked Linda if one of the kids could teach Vex reading, and she told us to come back tomorrow, and we headed back to the graveyard to stake it out for the night. And that was it.
Nice. So, yeah, I don't know if anyone else... Is anything else anyone wants to add to that, or...
Thad, how does your journal look?
Yeah.
Is there anything else in there?
Pretty much the same stuff.
Cool. Okay, so I think where we find ourselves is everybody had just sort of gone off to hide somewhere. So, let's... Okay, 1 sec.
Can I get the Thad figurine in?
Oh, is he not? Oh, I need to summon you to the board. Sorry, 1 second.
Oh my god, so exciting. We finally have Thad.
Hello?
Oh, yeah, we actually need to get the actual character for him in, though. Yeah, that's the
The
point.
Thad!
The Thad, of course.
The Thad, bro.
Dude, have you shared it with the campaign from the Hero Forge bit?
It should be there, yeah.
Because I can't see... oh, wait, hang on.
How
Campaign link.
Yeah.
Thad Castle, there we go. 1 second.
Oh my god, there he is.
There he is! Look at him!
So what, no more beard? So we can't, like, make fun of him?
Yeah, he's shaved now.
So we're
Yeah,
saying
he doesn't have a glorious beard. I do love the
He's not
armor.
flexing though, what?
Yeah,
I thought
where
you
did
had
the
the flexing version.
go?
Oh, I because I already purchased this one.
Ah, I see,
Fair
I see.
So I'd spend another £7 for the flex one.
No, you don't need... No.
Yeah, it gets a bit pricey, that, doesn't it? There you go. You should be able to move that about now.
You know what, that makes me want to update my figure. Maybe on payday I'll think about it.
Was yours not a custom build?
No, mine was custom. But it's very...
No, you're just going to redo him anyway.
Yeah. No, but you have to pay for another token, no? You can't just edit.
Yeah, you do, yeah. Unless you got the monthly subscription, you have to pay the token. Okay, so what do you guys want to do as your... Is there anything in particular you're going to try and do as you're waiting, or is everyone just into, I guess, like, lookout mode?
we were fucking hiding in the bushes. I forgot.
Yeah, you guys were hiding, waiting to see if anybody came to the graveyard overnight, right?
Yeah, we're just on a stakeout here.
Can Vex climb the tree part way so she isn't just sat at the bottom of it?
Yeah, don't see why not.
Do you want me to do an acrobatics or anything?
Roll an acrobatics just to make sure you can get up there, I guess.
Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn!
Yeah, you try to climb the tree, but it's a bit too tall, and you sort of scrabble and fall back down.
Out of my face! She's still not recovered from getting publicly humiliated by Buck.
So yeah, if everyone just wants to wait at that point, we can just do some rolls if you want.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I think it's just going to be perception. I think is probably the best bet.
Yeah.
If you want to try and use something else to detect if anyone's there or not, feel free to hit me with it.
Can I use investigation?
Yeah, but if you want to use investigation, you're going to have to move around.
Oh, okay. No, I'll just stay here then. I don't want to give a position away.
I'm going to have to use perception because my investigation rolls are lower anyway. I get a +0 for my perception. Hey, not bad. 18.
Okay, so you all... Yeah, as the light starts to drop real down low.
I got one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what we got? Vex 18, Valerian 21. Is Thad keeping a lookout as well?
Barely.
Okay. Let me roll for. Well, it's probably better than. Oh, I did that with disadvantage. Never mind. It doesn't matter. It's a 16. Yep, you're all sort of like, I guess, hiding out wherever it is that you're hiding out. Insofar, none of you guys have seen anything go on here. At least nothing past animal life. You know, a raccoon sort of stumbles through at one point. But nothing more than that. Currently, you probably estimate it's probably around 1 AM.
Okay. Can I try sneaking over to where Rion is hiding?
You should be able to fucking change the time of day as well.
Is the time of day not changed?
It's
It's still
daytime or not?
daytime for us.
It should be nighttime.
Yeah,
Why is that not updated?
On Dan's screen, it is night.
For us, it's daytime.
Oh, give me a second.
Is it like technically a new board that you have to put us in, or?
No, it should be like a dynamic update. We should be able to see it real time.
Yeah, that doesn't seem to be working for. So it doesn't actually seem to be working, and I have no idea why. Okay, I guess if I just reset it to default. 1 second. So why isn't that changing anything?
Why is this dice roll so slow?
That's really annoying, because I thought that you guys could see the daytime shit that I could see. That is...
Sorry, just disregard that roll.
It should be like, maybe reload the board, but it should be like a dynamic change. Like we should be able to see if you... Like...
Yeah, you should see it on the fly, right?
Yeah.
Aha! Did that work?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did, yeah.
Okay, so what I had to do was make a GM block and then apply it from the GM block. And then that apparently overwrote it. Okay, so sorry for that slight lack in ambience there, chaps. You should... immersion should have been restored. So yeah, you wanted to sneak over, sorry, Vex, yeah?
Yeah. She does have dark vision,
Okay, cool.
but I also don't know whether she saw where Rion hid.
So if you want to go, I mean, you need to roll are you trying to do this sneakily? Are you trying to be quiet?
Yeah. She doesn't want to alert anyone that might be around, but she wants to try and tell Rion to do one of the detect magic things, because if they can't see anything, they might be able to sense it. But she's also not going to shout that across the graveyard because she isn't Standish.
Okay. Then yeah, you need to do a sneak roll or stealth roll, and then probably an investigation roll as you move around to try and spot them.
Okay, so stealth was an 18.
Okay.
Investigation's only an 11, though.
Can you two guys in the bush give me stealth rolls, please?
Yep. Oh my god, this fuck. He's so slow.
Is that a nat 20 from Fat?
Yeah.
17.
Which is actually I should have rolled with disadvantage, so let me roll another
okay.
another, so 15.
That's still not bad considering all the armor.
Still both way too stealthy for me to know where you
But
are.
yeah, you can't spot them out as you move around there, Vex.
Okay, she spent enough time, like, in the woods, kind of tracking and hunting with her dad to know that when you are trying to stalk something, you have to be quiet. So she isn't going to say his name, even though she wants to. So yeah, I mean, that's me.
Okay, anyone else want to do anything here?
Nah, I'm alright.
Yeah, we're just
We're hiding
hiding.
very well.
In which case, you can just roll again as you're moving around there, just to try and spot them, Vex. I need a stealth roll every time you roll an investigation, because it's going to be as you're moving around.
Stealth 17, investigation 4.
Yeah, you're sneaky, but you still don't see anything. Everyone rolled a perception check a short while ago. What were your perceptions, Thad and Ilarion?
1 second, just reloading.
Arion got a 21 and Thad got a 17 or something.
Thad got a 12. Ilarion got a 21. Ilarion, you see Vex sort of sneaking around out in front of you, outside of the bushes. It looks like he's looking for something.
Can I whisper to Fat?
Yeah, go ahead.
X is moving an awful lot for someone that wants to hide.
Where is she?
He's gonna point his finger.
Roll perception with advantage.
Is that both of us or?
No, this is just for Thad to see him. You can already see her.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't see what the fuck he's pointing at, man.
I was like, it's pitch black. What are you talking about?
I forget. You don't have dark vision like I do.
What's that?
I can see in the dark. Dark vision.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, true. It's fake.
It's fake.
Well,
Wait, is Thad actually the only person here who doesn't have dark vision?
Yeah.
I think he is.
I believe so.
Oh, yeah, he is. Thad is the only person here who can't see anything. He's just sat in a bush. The poor guy is like...
So does he really have advantage on that perception roll?
I mean, it did, but it did that. That explains why it didn't make a difference. That is, yeah, wow.
That stealth and investigation, I should be able to see Rion now.
Okay, 1 second.
Can I roll anything to see if I've been made?
I mean, if you want to roll some sort of perception or some sort of whatever, you can do. Yeah. Let me
Counter roll.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you. So yeah,
12.
you can see Ilarion and Thad over in that bush. And yeah, you probably don't notice that Vex has spotted you.
Lovely.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so she's just gonna sneak her way. Not up the tree, no. Just over to these guys and like hide against the wall. And then in her sneakiest, quietest voice possible, she's going to say she's not gonna cough, sorry.
Bless you.
Who's there?
she's gonna say Rion, can you sense anything? I haven't been able to see. I'm sorry I moved.
No?
I mean, feel free to cast a detect magic and then roll an arcana.
Time to cast.
You do have that lovely, lovely cantrip now.
Where the fuck is it? I swear I put it in my
Oh,
notes.
no, yeah, we didn't actually figure a way of... It's a cantrip. You can just do it at any point, man. There's no limit on cantrips, so it wasn't... Yeah. We didn't actually add it to your sheet, I don't think. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he'll cast detect magic.
Cool. Give me an arcana roll, if you would. You can do that with advantage, actually, because of the detect magic.
Let's do it. Got a 21.
Sorry, 1 second. My game log is playing up.
No worries. Take your time.
Okay. You detect a very recent short burst of teleportation magic.
Which direction?
Somewhere to the north.
Is that north in-game, yeah?
Yes.
Alright, I'd like to whisper to those around. Tell them that I've detected teleportation magic. And he'll point north.
Everybody, give me a perception check.
You mean we missed them?
Got 21.
You, Ilarion, you hear very faintly, get off!
Say again, sorry?
You hear very faintly, get off!
You guys hear that?
I can't even see you.
Yeah, on your perception, you hear Buck sort of like cry out from the distance.
Shit!
We need to go.
Yeah, time to sprint. He'll break out the bushes.
Where are
Come
you
to a
guys?
sprint. Oh, he'll just before he does that, he'll like tug on Thad to drag him out, direct out the bushes as well. Come on, Thad, let's go. He'll sprint out. Not.
I like They just along the ground like a worm. Like.
So he'll double. He'll double up. Break. He'll call for
Ilarion, you detect, because your detect magic would still be running at this point. You detect another burst of that same teleportation magic east of where you are.
this way. He'll sprint to the source, as he would. Buck! He'll call out as well. Buck, where are you?
Yeah, you get no response. Does anybody know where Buck was hidden? If you want to give me a history check, I'll let you...
Vex did.
Vex did know.
Vex did.
Well, I'll roll a history, because my history is bad. Oh my god, it is.
Yeah,
Of the bushes.
Fad and Ilarion, you guys don't remember where he was, but
We're fucking blanking.
Vex goes straight to the spot where Buck was, and there is... there's no Buck.
Yeah, she's like digging through the bushes, like, Buck, come out here, where are you?
Yeah, there's no answer.
Is it any sign of him? Anything?
How strong is the magic here? Where Buck was?
Investigate. Oh yeah, it happened here. On your detect magic.
Will you allow me to do an insight rather than investigation?
If you can explain to me
it's fine.
how the insight, what you're gonna, if you can explain it. Yeah.
It's all right. The roll worked for me. There you go, an 18.
Cool. Yeah, you. Do you have any form of light with you, or are you just working from the light of the?
I mean, she has dark vision anyway.
Okay, you've got dark vision. That's fine then. So yeah, you see down in like the sort of mud and the dirt underneath the bushes, like there was some sort of scuffle here.
From her tracking experience with her dad, can she determine how many assailants there were, or where they may have gone from here?
You don't. I mean, you know there was at least one person because of Buck, so there must have been one more at least. But past, it's very dark and there isn't
like
a lot of detail really in the
Is
mud.
it like broken branches, kind of?
It's more
in a
just like
particular way?
more like scrapes in the floor where people have been like tumbling over and like wrestling or something like that.
Okay, so yeah, she
And there's no sign of any footprints going away from here, other than Buck's footprints that came to her.
Right, so she just jumps down off the wall in front of these guys, and she's like, whatever happened, I think they've used that teleportation magic to get him away from here, because there's nothing, there's no signs of him being dragged away from here. There's only his footprints coming, and there's nothing. Change my token to green.
I mean, he means his turn.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I can't see any sign of him having been dragged away, and well, you know what Buck's like. He's not going to give up without a fight. We've got to find him.
Ilarion's starting to panic now. He's like, "Fuck! How are you gonna find him?"
Where's that magic coming from?
Is there any further sources of this magic? Like, can I feel anything?
Reroll a detect magic and arcana if you want to do that.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you don't need to roll detect magic, do you? Just roll it
The
arcana.
arcana. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh! Fuck no!
Yeah, you have no idea. You can't pick anything up.
Oh, we're gonna lose him. Shit. He's like fucking. It sounds like defeat is coming in, basically. As he's like frantically searching. Can he cast it again with disadvantage? Like he's like very he's like trying to force the detect magic, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, go for it.
Oh my god, I got a 4.
No, it's you. I think Ilarion is. I don't know how many he would have had in his life up until this point, but he might be experiencing his first proper panic attack.
Yeah, basically. Ah, oh, shit. I can't. Ugh.
I've got an idea. Why don't I set fire to everything, and then at least Thad will be able to see, and he can help us look.
It's the most unhinged shit I've ever heard.
Are you suggesting we commit arson in a graveyard?
Well, no, I mean, technically it's just helping clear up the littered leaves. Look, I'm no less fire retardant than any of you. It's just I think Thad is currently not able to do anything, and I'm really beginning to panic.
Okay. What he'll do is he will... Does he even have a fuck?
If you have dark vision, you're able to see that Vex picks up a branch of one of the fallen trees off the floor and just fully starts eating it in anxiety.
Can I wait? No, I can't do it. Actually, is there no other sources of light other than these what do you call these things? Glory?
Yeah, the braziers, I guess. What you see.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, the light you can see around is the light that you can see. So
there's no torches around, is there?
In certain places, but just he's not going to be able to see much, you know.
Fad, you don't have torches, do you?
Of course I do.
Fucking light it!
Actually, that takes off his, I take off my backpack, look inside, and, oh yeah, there's one. Yeah, I light the torch. Yeah, well, it's only like, 10 feet diameter light, so...
God, that's better than nothing. Let's look for him, come on. Let's spread out.
Yes, let us spread out.
Let us fan out.
Can you look at these gravestones?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's hit turn-based so we can do this a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's put everyone into turn order.
Shit.
Why won't? Hang on. For some reason, it doesn't want to put Alarion into the... There we go. It didn't want to put you in the turn order. There we are.
Being stubborn.
Yeah. Dad, what do you want to do?
Have a look at these gravestones. I want to see what's written on the gravestones.
Cool. Yeah, just roll. I don't know, perception, I guess, just to make out.
Shit. Okay.
I mean, yeah, you look at them. They're really weathered, so the names are kind of hard to make out, but they just look like kind of old gravestones to you.
Hmm. Nothing of interest here.
You think he's buried alive?
What? I can't hear you from over here.
Ah, fuck's sake.
Cool. Yeah, do a bit of movement if you want, and then we'll move to Vex.
That's my turn.
Yeah. Cool. Vex, what do you want to do?
She's gonna make her way back over towards... Oh, well, no, I suppose Rion's over there, so... sorry. Yeah, she'll start just making her way into this back corner just to do a perception check whilst she's stationary, and then she'll come back out and look along the wall. But at this point, she's also completely... forgotten about all of the stealth techniques, and she is just worried, so she's just calling out, I think.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you call out, there's no reply. Anything else you want to do? Like, is there anything you want to roll, or are you...
She is frantic. So yeah, she checks in that corner, doesn't find anything immediately, and starts walking along the wall. Just looking for any other signs of where these footprints might have gone, or...
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Yeah.
Alarion, it's you.
Laren would like to drop to one knee and kind of inspect the area around, look for any physical signs in this sector, if he would.
Yeah, sure. I guess roll a perception. Or and an investigation. Let's do both.
Yep. Investigation? A 10. Perception? A nat 1. Oh my god. He is panicking.
Yeah, you don't really see anything, honestly. There's sort of leaves all over the floor, and you don't really see much going on.
Can he stab his wand into the rock just beside him? Frustration.
Yeah, you can do.
What do you want to roll for a break? 50-50?
I want to see if it survives the stabbing.
Yeah. D100. Odds
Let's go
evens.
D100.
Odds
Yeah.
evens.
You could do if you want. I think.
What odds the rock breaks even the ones break?
I think. Let's do one of three situations.
Yeah.
You either break the focus, the wand. You either sort of try and stab it into the ground and sort of fuck it up, and it stabs your hand.
Yeah.
Or like you do it and it just sort of sticks in the ground.
I'm happy with either option.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll just do it off like the D100. So let's see. 44, second option. So stabs your hand as you do it, and you take 4 damage.
Ah!
Rion, are you okay?
I'll be fine when we find Buck. He'll kind of turn his back to Vex, trying to hide the fact that he just fucking stabbed himself.
Yeah. So what happened basically is you went to like sort of like thrust the wand into the ground, and it stuck into the ground, hit a rock, and then your hand from behind just sort of like impaled.
Just pushed through. Yeah.
I think she just calls out to. Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, Thad, it's you.
Thad's just kind of like walking around. Do I wait, let me check my movement.
I think you'd have 40 feet at the minute. Yeah. You have 40 feet.
Yeah, I do. Fucking hell. Oh, okay. Shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk this path here and just kind of like look around. Can I roll perception?
Yep, absolutely. As you're doing that, you walk in. You see, as it's getting later on in the night, the cloud cover above you sort of clears, and a bit of moonlight starts to sort of filter through, allowing you to see a little bit better.
That is much better. Thank you.
19. What is it Thad's looking for?
Footprints? Any clues? Anything out of the ordinary that wasn't here before?
You see a couple of pairs of footprints. Yeah, if you want to give me an investigation on those, see if you can figure out, what they're from.
21.
Yeah, you see footprints, but you definitely, you recognise your own for starters. You see a pair of pad prints, which you assume are Vex's, and then another sort of pair of smaller shoes that you assume are probably Ilarions. There are another 2 as well. One that you would assume to be Buck. They kind of come from the sort of funky big boots that he wears. And then one that you don't really recognise. And if you give me an insight check.
Nat 20.
Okay, brilliant. On a nat 20, you deduce the other ones to probably be from the guy who looks after the graveyard.
The graveyard manager.
Yeah, as you notice, the last pair that you see are sort of everywhere, going to and from graves and places like that. So you sort of put two and two together and sort of be like, okay, so this must be the caretakers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see any footprints other than that, though. Nothing else that you recognise.
Gotcha. Okay, that's my turn.
Oh, Vex.
Or rather, can I shout out to the other two?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Over here. I found something.
Sorry, I can't hear you from here.
Dick move.
I end my turn.
Vex, it's you.
She's gonna just shout over to Rion. Just make sure that you keep on doing that detect magic thing. Just with. Oh God. And then she's gonna move back towards where he was hiding again, and she's just gonna desperately try to find some clue of what happened.
Roll what?
To see, because there's signs of a fight. He knows he's a fighter and he wouldn't just walk away from something, and he's also a big guy, so if he'd been dragged away there would be signs of either a body being dragged away or, etc. So she's looking for anything in the ground or the surrounding environment to to suggest what might have happened there. Okay. So close to a nat 20.
Yeah, you don't see anything more than you saw before.
Okay. Yeah, I guess she starts making her way over to where Thad was shouting from then. And as a cantrip, she's gonna cast Mage Hand, just to have that enabled.
Okay.
Can't remember how you do Mage Hand. But yeah, that's her go.
Okay. Valerian.
Valerian will head to the direction of Thad. So on the way, he'll cast magic. Detect magic, sorry.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yep. Do that and then roll your Arcana as you do for me.
Yeah. 25.
Okay. So finally, you sort of you get your spell right.
Yeah, the pain did it for him.
Yeah, you get your mind right, and you can detect a faint, sort of faint signal off in the distance of where that teleport spell went to.
Okay. Which direction was that? Or is that like a location, or?
It's just directionally, and it's sort of south easterly of the location that you're in.
Can I discern how far it is, or is it?
Yeah. You just it's probably it's definitely over 500 meters, probably under a kilometer away.
Okay. He'll inform the group that he felt a disturbance, let's say.
Yeah, you basically just the same magic that you detected, the teleportation magic that happened here. There's quite a lot of magic going on in Elmville, but on that high roll, you sort of managed to focus in on that particular signal, and yeah, you detect it sort of happening somewhere else. Well, had happened somewhere else over in the distance.
Yeah, he'll let them know.
Do you think if we could get close enough to the source, you'd be able to get a bit more of an accurate read on it?
100%. I think we're only going to get more clues if we follow.
I think we have to go then because I just have a feeling he's not here anymore.
Well, let's see what Fad has to say before we do anything.
Sorry, they're actually shouting this across the graveyard.
Yeah, you guys have got about 40
Let's wait for
between you all.
Fad!
Okay, we'll ask him first.
Sounds good!
It's great that you value my opinion.
Okay, Thad, you're up.
Over here, guys, I found some interesting evidence.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Let's move through this bit a bit more smoothly than we would do. Let's just say you guys have all moved over as this has been happening, because
Yeah,
turn-based
sounds
is
good.
going to make it a little bit slow, right? So,
Yeah.
Right. So that starts pointing. So check this out, right? So this looks like your footprint. This looks like your footprint. This looks like my footprint. This looks like Buck's footprint because for some reason I know what size shoe he wears. And then this doesn't match, and then he points to that, to the graveyard guys footprint, and then he shows everybody the pattern where the graveyard guy is just kind of walking all over the place from grave to grave.
Yep.
Yep.
Suspicious, no?
Just a little. Yeah.
I
I love how no one is questioning why Thad thinks it's suspicious.
He's the graveyard man?
I mean, wouldn't the graveyard guy be walking all over the place unless he was doing it right at the time we were here, like just now, and none of us saw him, in which case, yes, I agree, that is suspicious.
Aha! This is where the mystery goes deeper. And Thad's trying to like trying to make it sound sophisticated. You see, these two are seen together, and he's pointing at the Bucks and the graveyard guys' footprints, kind of like close together.
My God, you're right.
What? Wait, what's he right about?
Those two sets of footprints are close together.
Look, all I'm saying is that this warrants a knock on the whatever building's door is behind
No, I agree.
Ilarion.
I agree. Before we leave the graveyard, let's go and break this guy's door down. And let's just make sure. I've got lockpick set on me. I can get through it no problem if that's what you guys want to do.
Well,
she doesn't wait for an answer.
Well,
all the morals are thrown out the way.
I was more in
friends.
favor of kind of shock and awe, but I mean, I guess, you know, stealth is an option, I suppose.
Believe me, when the guy wakes up with you holding a sword over his face, he is going to be shocked.
You could just firebolt the door.
Oh, lead the way,
Well,
I
I
guess.
guess you can do that.
I like how not 5 minutes prior, Ilarion was like, "That's arson," and now he's like, "Let's firebolt the door."
Here's the thing:
Firebolt it together.
the ethics are gone now that his friend is involved. He's like, "Fuck that. We're doing anything to get him back." All right, you lockpick it, and if for whatever reason you can't, we'll firebolt it. Then, Fad, I guess you can.
What's the material on the door? Can we see?
Wood.
Is it?
Yeah, just like looks like some sort of just sort of ornate wooden doors with like a sort of metal surrounding on them.
Oh my God, not the door again. I'm getting flashbacks from
Oh
the
God, yeah.
other campaign.
So, Vex, what do you do?
Oh, God, that door. She's going to kneel down, look at the lock on the outside, and then have a go at picking it. She's got a set of lockpicks in her bag. Hopefully, they will work on the lock that's actually on the door.
I mean, you don't actually see a lock on the door in front of you. At least not a visible one.
Can she push it open?
Yeah, you try to push it, and yeah, it swings open. To reveal another set of doors, apparently.
Is there a lock on
No,
the
hang on.
external
Give me a
set of
second. That
doors?
wasn't supposed to happen.
Oh, this guy's tricky. Look at that.
That feels justified in
Deceptive
his
much?
suspicions.
So interestingly, that is just one set of doors, but for some reason has 2 doors in it. I don't. I mean, there we go. We'll pretend it didn't happen. It's fine. There you go.
This wasn't locked, guys.
Yeah, you swing it open. I mean, it's dark inside, but you just see sort of like an empty building, basically.
This is a mausoleum. This
Yeah,
is where the graveyard man lives.
Yeah, it just looks like somewhere that they put a sort of a body.
Nice. You've opened the crypt.
Are there any signs that Buck was in here?
I mean, there's no visual signs. I mean, not on your passive perceptions, anyway.
You know, I hope we didn't release an evil spirit by opening this door.
Evil spirits.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Old people in graveyards. All in the day's work, huh?
All in a
Let's
day's work.
start spitting outside.
What? Why are you spitting?
Away, evil spirit.
Right.
Can
There's nothing here, so we should haul.
Can we call out for some spirits?
What? Spirits! We need to find Buck!
Well, there's nothing here. We might as well, maybe.
You gotta try and contact maybe a spirit that's hanging around its grave and see if that saw something. That sort of thing we're looking at here, like a seance. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah,
sure, why
I
not?
suppose so. Yeah, like just
Alright, go for it.
because they have eyes and ears and everywhere, right?
You're the religion guy.
Of course,
yeah,
of
Ouija
course.
board.
I assume my meditative cleric position.
In full plate armor.
Yes. It's just basically standing and just I put my hands together and pray.
Yeah, sure. Give me a religion check.
Fucking hell. All right. Well, that's bad. 8.
Yeah, I guess. Fad, you sort of stand there and you sort of meditate and you sort of like reach out and you're like, spirits, come to me. And yeah, nothing happens. It's very quiet.
Well, guys, I've been doing this for a while. It looks like there's no spirits about here. Nothing to see here.
So I guess we follow that signal, that magic signal that Rion can sense before we lose it.
Yep, let's get going.
Cool. Yeah, you guys, we just say you all move out of the graveyard, and if you want to move to the world map, the main one.
Yep. We'll have a look. We'll have a fucking look. Where did we put it? Is it in... Where is it? Here it is.
It should be pinned in Discord, yeah, if you hit pin messages at the top.
You said
So,
it was between 500
southeast.
meters and
Southeasterly.
a K away.
Is that like the hospital? Southeast. Wait, no, I'm tripping.
No, the hospital will be
Southeast is-
southwest, wouldn't it?
Southeast is like Eggfort Academy. Ish.
Yeah, or Basras.
Can we like go around Basras, do detect magic along the way, and kind of see if we're getting closer or further away?
Yeah, absolutely.
Arcane. For a 10. Oh my god, this guy's on edge. He's on edge.
Yeah, 1 second. Got a 10. You're getting as you sort of start walking towards the town from the cemetery. You've got quite a strong signal of it as you're walking forward, but you're kind of finding it hard to pinpoint right now. As you keep walking towards Basraz, you can you can cast it. You can try again if you want. Roll another Arcana.
Yeah, let's do it. Arcane. 23.
Nice. Yeah, you got a pretty strong direction on this now, and it's definitely coming from somewhere around Basraz.
Alright, let's head to Basraz then.
Are you sure, Elf?
Can you detect magic?
Thad, don't question him.
Fine.
I mean, you're more than welcome to lead.
We didn't question you not being able to talk to ghosts.
Sorry.
That doesn't answer.
Vex doesn't notice.
So yeah, as you come up to Basraz, you feel like you're sort of like right on top of that magic signal now.
Nice.
Back at Basrar's, huh?
And what, it's like 3 a.m.?
Yeah, it's like between 3 and 4 a.m. in the morning.
There's no curfew in the town, is there? We're not like what do they call it in Bully? Like lucency or some shit?
No, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, not that you guys haven't been told there's a curfew, so I mean, you think you're fine.
All right, perfect.
So we're at Basraz, and you say Rion can sense it directly underneath, or it feels like we're on top of it.
Yeah, it feels like it's
We're on top.
right next to you somewhere. There, yeah. You're real close.
So is this the place?
Yeah, we'll just have to refine our searches, if you would.
So yeah, I guess they start looking.
Yeah,
Am I
but
supposed to be seeing something? I'm still in the graveyard.
I guess.
I guess so. No, in game right now, you're not. Yeah, you're
Okay. I just want to
you're
double
on-
check.
yeah, you're on the main map still at the minute.
Okay. Is this the place that we went and we found the Rat King? Or am I mistaken?
Basement Rat King battle, yes.
Shall we head to the basement first? Maybe the Rat King has plotted against us.
Yes,
Changed his ways.
that's a good idea. Yeah, we know there's a basement here.
Well,
We're
hopefully it's not locked.
back.
Cool. So yeah, you guys head to the basement that you know of here. And yeah, as you're walking, do you want to give me a perception check?
Yeah.
Flat
19.
9.
Yeah. Hilarion, you see over by some sacks on the floor is just like an unconscious book. You see the
There
same
he
thing.
is.
Well, someone's resting when they should be working.
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'd like to look at the area around him. Has anything been touched? Does it look like it could be booby trapped or some shit?
On that perception check, you don't see anything, no.
I will approach with caution. Right, let's wake him up, guys. I'll crouch beside Buck. Give him a shake. Buck!
What? Oh man, what happened? Oh, my head. Oh god. Oh. What's going on, man? Where am I?
You're in the basement. You're in Basrar's basement.
What am I? Hey, what happened to the? Hey, what? Someone.
What was the last thing that happened? Do you remember? He's like panicked. Clearly.
We were in the graveyard, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
the bush I was in.
What happened to you?
Well, I was hiding in the bush, and then someone just like appeared in there and attacked me. And then,
Did you see them?
not really. It sort of hit me over the back of the head, and I tried to fight back, and then, you woke me up.
Does it appear like he's been dragged, or is he kind of like, other than the scuffle that he had, he's not like dirty from being dragged, is he?
No, it doesn't look like he's been like dragged about anywhere, no.
Can I detect any of the teleportation magic still on him? Is it like recent? If you know what I mean.
Buck sort of gets up, like drags himself to his feet. Roll. You can cast a detect magic. Yeah, you get a faint whiff of teleportation magic in here, like.
You're teleported here.
Oh.
But why here?
I mean, I don't know, man. What? How did you guys find me?
Fad detected magic. He's very smart. Isn't that right, Fad?
Yes, thank you. And Thad flexes his bicep.
Oh, well, nice one, I guess. So, did you guys leave anybody like keeping watch, or?
No. What? We had to find you straight away.
Well, I mean, I really, not that I don't appreciate it, but what if they were like using me as like a distraction or something?
Well, then it worked, didn't it?
Oh, shit. Then we have to go back. Unless this is the trap.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
You don't seem confused enough.
Confused enough by what?
By being here.
Well, I mean, I'm not. I don't really understand. How confused should I be?
Very.
Well, I mean, then that probably tracks because I'm pretty confused.
Do you know our names? How many fingers am I holding? He'll fucking put his open hand in front of him.
Whoa, okay, that's a little bit close to my face. But look, I know who you all are. You're Ilarion. That's Vex, and that's that. I'm alright. My head just hurts a bit, and honestly, I kind of want to punch the guy who did it to me, but I don't even know who it was, which is sort of annoying.
Did you hear any voices? Did they say anything?
But no, I was just stood in the bush, and then all of a sudden, I got clobbered around the back of the head.
I mean, maybe Buck's right. Maybe we need to go back to the graveyard, but it's probably too late already.
I mean, I thought I was pretty well hidden, but apparently I was wrong. So, what, should we just run back to the graveyard and see if we can catch anything, or... I mean, I need some help here.
Rion, can you heal Buck if he needs it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'm that badly hurt, but I don't want to waste a spell.
You sure you're okay?
I mean, just my head.
It's just sadness. Well, let's fucking head back to the graveyard, no?
I mean,
Nothing's really happening here.
I think that sounds reasonable. Fair. What do you say?
We must return to the graveyard.
Right, well, I guess lead the way.
Before we do that, I must pray for, well, I just need to pray.
What?
And Thad just
okay.
kind of like puts his hands together and prays a little.
Is anything like mechanically happening there, or is it more just RP?
He's trying to detect any magic here.
Okay. I mean, roll Arcana.
14.
You don't detect any strong magic here. There's like a faint whiff of something. You're not entirely sure what magic it would be, I think, on a 14. But you also remember that... well, Elarion, did you tell everybody that you detected that magic here, or did you just do it? Did they know?
They knew, pretty sure.
Yeah, okay, if you told them, then yeah. But you do remember that Elarion said that he detected like a sort of...
This is where the teleportation magic was.
Yeah, leftover teleportation magic, yeah.
Nothing else here, I suppose. With me, gang. And then I just kind of like walk up.
Cool. Yeah, so you will leave and head back to the graveyard.
It really is the graveyard shift.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I don't know whether it's put anyone anywhere or where it's put anyone on the board. It has not. Right, 1 second. Right, there we go. Yeah, so you guys all arrive back at the graveyard. It is just sort of very early morning now. You're starting to see light come back up.
Rion, can you feel anything?
Can I detect magic once again?
Absolutely, and you need to roll an Arcana as well for me, if you would.
Yeah. 16.
Yeah, you detect a very, very fresh, powerful summoning spell.
Something's just been summoned here. Something powerful. He'll immediately alert the group to that.
Draw your swords! And
Where was it?
Oh yeah, where
Everybody
was
give
it?
me a perception check.
Perceiving. Got 25.
7.
Thad draws his sword immediately.
On a 25, Elarion, you see around that a lot more of the graves have holes in front of them. Thad, you see the same. Vex, you don't see.
If raised more dead, he'll immediately think.
I'm just gonna start running around the graveyard and looking at the graves.
They've done what?
Keep your guard up,
And
Thad.
As you move forward, Ilarion, in amongst that powerful summoning magic that's been used here, you also detect another fresh usage of like teleport magic as well. Something that this particular teleportation magic was much stronger than the past two you detected as well.
Was it
So
like,
if they've
was
been
it a
summoned, where
teleport
did they
in?
go?
Was it a
Sorry.
teleport in or a teleport out?
You don't have a way of telling
Ooh.
that.
He'll assume that something strong has come in or something powerful has come out. He doesn't know which one. He'll explain that to the group.
Where do you sense the magic, Elf?
Point me the direction, DM.
You did on those rolls there. You didn't pick up any particular direction in which it had gone. If you want to roll for that and try and pick that up, if you want to give another Arcana roll, you can do.
Yeah, let's do it. A roll of the Arcana with
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, on that, you pick up something coming from the woods again behind the cemetery. So sort of northeasterly.
northeast.
Well,
I immediately turned to the entrance.
So yeah, what you need to look at is that the thing you're looking at here is not necessarily pointed the same way as it is on the main map.
Yeah.
The entrance is sort of at the bottom of it.
1 sec.
So the northeasterly from the main map would be back out into the Farhaven Woods.
Yeah.
Well,
The Vex go.
The woods.
Well,
The woods where we found the initial monstrosities that we dealt with last time. So what? It sounds like the same person summoned and transported them to the same place?
potentially, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Can we investigate these holes? Have they just been defiled, as you would?
Give me a perception check.
Or is there dead inside? Dead inside, don't open. You got a 24?
Yeah, they sort of look like stuff has climbed up out of the grave. Like something has just sort of like stood up and freed itself from the grave it was in.
Have they left a trail?
You do not see any footsteps or anything like that dragging off anywhere, no.
So we need to try and follow this teleportation to the woods then. We need to try and stop this person.
Yep.
What, now?
Now's better than never.
It's fresh now, at least we'll be able to track it properly. Chances are whoever did the summoning might still be there.
I mean, that's true, but also, I mean, like none of us have nearly slept for like 24 hours at this point, so is everybody good to go?
I mean,
I can keep going.
I'm used to being awake for days at a time, and night or day really doesn't bother me, but I guess I hadn't considered that might not be the case for you guys. Do you need to go to bed?
I mean, I do kind of like my sleep, but also, It feels like... I mean, maybe this is more important.
Well,
there you go. I got to reset where north was on this map, so it lines up now.
Oh, thank God.
yeah.
There we go. You said northwest, right? Or is it northeast?
Northeast, yeah.
Lovely. So it's this way. To that, he will say, I mean, I don't really sleep. That's part of my heritage.
Wait, elves don't sleep?
No, we go into a trance instead.
Oh.
Deep meditation, if you would.
Huh. I didn't know that. So, I mean, I guess back to the forest then, right?
Yep. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's head out then. You want to take point, Thad?
Yes, behind me.
God, he's so cool.
So you all head out. One sec. Okay, so you guys arrive in the forest, very early light, so the sun is starting to come up. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Rion, you know what you've got to do?
Yeah, let's cast detect magic.
Yeah, sure.
Give us a heading.
Oh my God, I'm like a magic sonar.
Pretty much.
Got 16.
Yeah, you. What is it that? Sorry, excuse me. What is it that Alarian's looking to detect here? What's he looking for?
The teleportation magic. He assumes that they've teleported out from the graveyard to here, forest.
Yeah, you get a you pick that teleportation magic up here.
We get the direction.
You roughly off to the northeast somewhere still.
All right.
And
Head
is that
northeast.
compass accurate?
Compass is accurate, yes.
Lovely. Let's head northeast. I'm sure we'll find something on the way.
Do you want us to do in turn, or are we just going together?
No, you guys can just do movement for now. That's fine.
Yeah, okay, cool. So, which one of me? So, Vex starts heading up this way to begin with, and she'll do a perception when she gets to the top here.
Yeah, let's follow Vex. She knows the forest better than anyone, right?
Flat 18.
Okay, what are you looking for?
She's looking for any signs of these summoned things or a shifty person. She doesn't necessarily really know what she's looking for other than that. Zombies, I guess.
Yeah, you don't see anything here. You don't see anything hanging around like last time.
Okay, so far it's clear. Rion, we're gonna need you to come up and keep on doing that sonar thing you can do.
Yep.
And yeah, I guess
Got a 9.
as Alarion's doing that, Vex will just keep on moving up and doing perceptions.
Okay. I think that was Beard said BRB. I'll chuck it into
Yeah.
initiative for now, just to make it a bit easier.
He got a 9 on Arcana when casting Detect Magic, so I think it fizzled out.
Okay, one sec.
He said, "Gone to the courier."
Yeah, he's probably just got to grab a parcel or something, hasn't he?
Yeah.
say,
It's back.
aware of the fact that we are in an incredibly flammable environment. So if we do set fire to things, you know, I mean, you were telling me earlier on, don't set fire to the graveyard, but we're in a forest, and this place was kind of my home, even if I didn't have the best childhood, so I don't think we should burn it down.
Okay, let's not use the oil then.
Yeah, I mean, I personally feel like a forest fire is probably not on the list of things we want to do.
I feel like Professor Eggfort will not be very proud of us if that's the
Oh, I mean,
direction
honestly,
that we
I feel
take.
like he probably wouldn't give a shit if we burned down a whole forest just to fix, you know, a problem. That feels like his kind of vibe to me, but I personally
Bro,
don't.
meteorite, if anything, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of feel like if we made the whole thing blow up, he'd be immensely proud of us, but I don't kind of want to kill all those woodland creatures, you know?
Okay, well, that's a good reason as well. So let's not do the fire. So should we get closer to that light then, rather than just stand here talking about it?
Yeah, let's do that. Come on.
Lead the way.
After you, Vex.
Okay. Do I see anything on a 14? Do I see anything on a 14?
On a 14, not much going on. Whereabouts are you?
In between those trees in front of everyone.
Yeah, you can see sort of like a magical green glow off in the distance as well now. Sort of directly east of where you are.
I can see that green thing that you guys were talking about, but other than that, it's pretty clear out here. Not much going on. We've got to find this person.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Right. Let's...
Oh, I didn't go as far as I could have done.
30. Yeah, he'll post up against this tree and look around. What does he see? You want to roll perception?
Yes.
Go for it, yeah.
Got a 24?
Ho ho ho, spicy!
Yeah, you see, like, off in the distance, what you recognize as some sort of necromancy ritual magic happening. You can't really see the details of what it is, but yeah.
Casting a ritual. I think we can sneak up on them.
Who? Can you see who? Where? Where is it? I can't see. I'm too short.
You should climb a tree next time. He'll end his go.
She looks slightly hurt that he'd say that.
That is you.
He's just very pragmatic.
What's my movement? 20 or 40?
You've got
40.
double movement still, yeah, 40.
I move over there. With the disabled my torch, I just fucking snuff it out. I try to see my eyes, but I'm assuming like it's morning light, so it's
Yeah,
pretty clear.
it's early morning. The sun's sort of just beginning to rise. You've got a bit of light now.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? Hello?
I can see a green light, but I can't see much more than that. Rion said he can see an entire necromantic ritual.
Oh, all right.
We gotta get in there and stop it!
Valerian, what do you see? Hello?
I can see that they're casting a ritual magic. I can't quite tell what ritual it is, but they're casting something.
Yeah, are you sure?
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, are you sure they're casting a ritual, or is that like your opinion, man?
They're casting a ritual, okay?
Did Thad just quote Big Lebowski in the middle of...
No comment.
I'm so fucking lost!
That's my turn.
Incredible. Yeah, Buck moves up. So like tries to look over at what the hell's going on in the distance, but can't tell. Vex, it's you.
Right, well at least it's not just me who can't see what shit's going on. We're still not in combat, so still got 60, 50 even. Down there. Right, now can she see? Let's find out. No! No, she cannot. She can see even less than she could previously.
Yeah, you positioned yourself daftly behind a tree and now can't see anything.
Oh, God, somebody get down here and tell me what's going on!
Hilarion, it's you.
Okay. One second, sorry. Can he see the cultist from here, or no? Does he have to get closer? So he knows that there's some magic being ritual casted, but can he see the person casting it?
I mean, you can try and roll perception from where you are, but you are over 100 feet away, so...
Okay, let's get as close as we can. 23. Okay. Oh god. Now can he perceive a lot closer?
Yeah, you can do. Did you move down there with any degree of stealth at all, or?
No.
Okay, 1 second.
No need. Hilarion doesn't hide in the shadows. God, I hope that's not a mistake.
You're just outside of where you need to be. So yeah, roll
Shall I
perception.
roll
Yeah?
perception, yeah. Got a 19.
Yeah, you see ahead of you. There's sort of like someone stood on a rock, casting some sort of crazy necromancy ritual, summoning something like a giant portal in front of him. And the something looks quite familiar as well, similar to the thing you fought before.
Is it coming in, or is it coming out of the portal?
It's trying to get through the portal, yeah.
Rion, what's happening?
What?
You guys definitely can't hear each other unless you're shouting, by the way.
Yeah, my
Okay.
bad.
Wait.
Yeah, you're like 30 feet apart.
51 feet. You know what? He's fucking annoyed. He will cast magic missile at the cultists.
Man
If that's
after my own heart.
You want to just cast something at him, yeah?
Yeah, magic missile.
Frustration breeds
God.
You can cast that, sure.
Innovation. No, but
Yes.
frustration. Yeah, exactly.
shit.
Frustration breeds more frustration, which breeds more anger, which breeds more violence.
Okay.
I mean,
That's
that's
the
all
first
true.
dart. This is the second dart. This is the third dart. So he's sent 3 glowing darts of magical force for a total damage of...
So I'm going to need you to roll initiative, if you would, please.
Yes! 15.
Nice. So yeah, you cast that at him, and as you let loose the spell, the guy whips around, like to look straight at you,
No! What the fuck?
and puts his hand out and like just blasts your magic missiles away.
All of them? No,
All of
fucking
them.
me. You counterspelled it. You
Yes,
bastard.
he did. Yeah. And
I'll just stare at him. This is the stare down.
yeah, the character, the whoever it is, just sort of voicelessly stares at you, and it's going to make an attack on you.
Oh no.
And it rolls a nat 1. So I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit you.
Nope.
So like yeah. That guy sort of spins around, pushes your magic missile away, and with the same hand just like throws a huge arcane blast at you. That just sort of explodes the rock behind you, but misses you, and you are okay.
He's just gonna blink at it. He's like, this guy just tried to aura farm me.
Right. I guess we'll just go to how this is right now. So Fad, yeah.
Do I see any of that happening, or do I hear anything?
Roll a perception.
Pew pew pew. That's the magic missile sound.
Yeah, pew pew pew, and then
This close from a nat 20, man.
yeah, you didn't really notice much, no.
I just can't see Ilarion anymore, so I'm just gonna advance. I'm just gonna move to where last I saw him. Right, just gonna move there.
Yep.
And I was just like looking for him, not really calling out, but kind of like observing. Can I see anything from here?
Yeah, re-roll your perception now. You've got to the edge of the cliff there.
14.
Yeah, you ahead of you, you see Ilarion down below, and then off in the distance, some sort of crazy large magic thing going on, and then someone stood on a rock.
I go prone immediately, and that's my turn.
Cool. Roll a stealth.
Oh, you mean like dropping down to be more stealthy? I thought you meant like doing a mongoose and just falling over on your back with your legs
2.
in the air.
I mean, that was a 2, so basically that's what Fad does.
No.
Just I'm dead.
Yeah. So I just drop down. Everybody can see me still, but
Yeah, you drop down. There's a huge clank from the armor as you land.
So yeah, okay, that's my turn.
Cool. Buck is going to actually. Let's see if Buck even noticed that. It was a nat 1. He did not. Buck is just going to move over here. Be like, hey guys, what's going on?
Well, Ilarion is attacking something,
Leon's locked into the cultists. He doesn't even respond.
and he's staring over there, but I can't see what he's staring at.
What?
Well,
Really? Even
I
with
mean-
dark vision?
Dark vision, unfortunately, doesn't make up for the fact she's just unobservant.
Also, dark vision only goes 60 feet, so.
Oh shit! Okay, actually. Sorry.
Not yet.
It's gonna.
Okay, can you roll initiative then, please? So yeah, you drop down off the step, and as you do, you feel the sort of the gaze of the person or whatever it is stood on the rock, sort of like locking on you as well, like it's noticed you too.
That's got a creepy amount of eye contact. You should try blinking, sir.
Oh yeah, you can't actually see anything through the hood. There's just darkness.
Yeah, well, she's just being polite.
But yeah.
Did this guy attack you, Rion?
He'll point back at the crater right behind him. Well, he missed.
Yeah, she kind of looks at that and is like, right, well, I'm guessing this is the bad guy, because he looks like he's doing a pretty evil thing, so here we go then. And she's gonna cast a firebolt at him. 19 to hit. Oh, nice. And that does 10 damage. Can't do better than rolling a 10 on D10.
Sorry, you're muted if you're saying anything.
No, not me. Sorry, I was just yeah. My bad.
He's reading something.
Oh, sorry.
There's no saving throw for that, right?
Not for a fireball, I don't think.
On a hit, the target takes 1d10
Yes,
damage.
Yeah, cool.
However, if he is concentrating on a spell, it will mean that he'll have to roll for a con save for it. Or whatever.
Right, Ilaria. I think it's actually. Let me just sort out the actual turn order here.
Yeah, because this guy's not in it yet.
Yeah.
Can I say, zombie clot is such an unpleasant descriptor.
That is so disgusting.
It is terrible. Yes. Okay.
Okay, one sec. Let's see some. Okay. I want to cast Shatter. Can I cast it at this point that I'm at right now? That's 60 feet. Like, literally dead on 60 feet.
Yeah.
And it says it has an area of 10 feet. Which should be... Trying to see if it
Is
affects...
it 10 feet square or 10 feet sphere?
It says 10 feet spear.
Okay, yep.
Would that affect both of them? Or... Looks like it, no? On my thing? Just about?
I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. As the player, you wouldn't know if it would hit both.
Oh, let's just cast it in the middle of them and see what happens then.
Okay.
So it needs to make a... Do I need to cast any magic? It says... Attack/save, it has to make a con 15 save.
Okie doke.
Or it takes half damage on a 3d8.
Okay. What do you want? A con save, is that?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, it doesn't have a huge amount of constitution. It's only going to be a +2 on this.
Yes.
That's 9.
Okay, so it didn't make the con 15 save, so it takes 3d8 damage.
I fucked up. I need to roll it with advantage. Let me roll it again.
No worries.
Okay, 17 +2, 19.
Ah! Alright, 3d8 halved. So it takes 13 half.
Yeah, 6 technically. Yeah.
Yeah? Takes 6 damage.
Yep.
And he'll end his go. Does that break his concentration at all?
You don't see anything. No, you don't see any effect
What
from that.
the fuck?
Dad, get in here!
Yeah, Thad, you're up.
Do I even understand what's going on?
Not yet.
What do I do?
You must have clocked onto the fact we're shooting at things.
I honestly don't know, man. It's up to you. You can either RP that or you can roll the dice. It's up to you, my friend.
He must have heard the shatter at least, because I think that's
Yeah, what's going on?
he just heard a thunderclap.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll perception.
Yeah, go for it.
Yep.
Dad, it's that suspicious
9.
guy from the grave. He's over there.
Where?
A 9. You see out, Hetty. You see. I mean, you've seen a couple of fucking spells get let loose off at this point from Alarium. So, I mean, something's going on.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna make my way down to where they are, and over there. Right there. That's my
Cool.
turn.
Yeah. As you drop down there, can you give me a initiative roll, please?
Fuck. 5.
Okay.
What the hell is that?
I think Buck's just going to sort of shout down. Guys, what's going on? What are we doing?
Bad man. Bad man bringing big, evil, nasty zombie thing back in the big oval.
I don't.
Thank you for
They're
that.
summoning a zombie clot through a portal.
I guess I'll go punch him then.
What's a clot?
Okay. I have no
It's
idea.
the zombie amalgamation thing that we fought here before.
Buck does his movement, and it's Vex.
Gonna run forward and just cast another firebolt at this guy.
Sure.
Another 19 to hit.
Yep.
And another 10 fire damage.
Yep. So you cast that, and as that bolt attack sort of approaches him, he pushes it away with a hand.
Hey!
Hey, he did that to me too. That's fucked up.
If you stop casting the weird, disgusting thing coming through the big magic oval, I'll stop sending fire at you.
You get no response.
This guy's weird, guys.
Okay, so it's going to be that guy. Okay, so that is. Okay. So there's a 28 to hit. This is going from. So there's a 28 to hit Thad, a 13 and a 15 to hit Vex, and a 22 to hit Alarion.
Say again, sorry.
It's Thad.
A 13 and a 15 to hit Vex, and a 22 to hit Alarion.
One.
22 hits easily. Holy fuck.
One hit on Vex.
Okay, one hit on everyone. So Thad, you're going to take 27 arcane damage.
What the fuck?
Ah,
Vex, you take 29 arcane damage.
28, huh?
Oh my god.
And Ilarion, you take 20 arcane damage.
That,
Oh my god!
This
that,
figure in front of you sort of lifts up off the ground a little bit, and you see this insane green-purple magic sort of start to swirl around them, and it blasts off 3 different orbs at each of you, just...
that immediately passes out.
Oh, that is down as shit.
Shit.
Well, no, he's not down. He just decided to take a fucking knee after that hit.
Tactical feint.
I think Vex is probably down on one knee after that.
And as that happens, you all hear a voice in your head that says, "Leave while you still can." And Ilarion, you're up.
I'm up for leaving.
Laren will immediately go to Fad. Fad! No! Are you okay?
Thad,
Ilarion's saying this while basically bleeding from every orifice.
Yeah.
Thad shows him his teeth as he has like every third teeth missing. He's like, what do you think? Let's go.
Oh my god.
That's it. That's our fucking play. Let's get the fuck out of here, boys. God damn, that was the first attack.
I'd like to cast a magic missile at level 2.
That'll do it. Yeah, fucking aggro him more, you idiot.
He's trying to buy time.
One of those moments as a DM where I wasn't expecting a total like party kill, but at this point it's looking.
Yeah, he'll cast.
Can I stop him from casting anything else?
Wait, you trying to stop me from casting magic missile?
I'm trying to stop you from casting anything other than fucking healing spells.
I mean, give me a fucking charisma roll if you want to try and persuade him.
Can I do a strength check? Because I'm not trying to convince him. I'm just like physically.
Just trying to actually stop him. Yes, sure.
Fucking hell, man! 5.
What do I need to roll
What the
against
fuck's
that?
the roll?
You just need to oppose that with a strength check.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, you'll win. Wow, Thad's really fucking hurt, man.
Yeah, Thad's real fucked up, and even in his weakened state, even in Ilarion's weakened state, doesn't have the strength.
Yeah, I'll fucking cast a magic missile, no balls, he says.
Oh no! And
Yeah,
Thad's
I'll
like,
cast
don't
it
do it!
one.
Don't do it!
Two,
Don't do it! Don't do it!
3, 4.
You fool!
And he's cast a magic missile at level 2.
How much damage was that total?
I'm checking. That was
14, yeah?
14.
Yeah, so yeah, you hit that, and yeah, as that damage hits, you all hear the voice that goes, "Fine, then you will die here."
Well done.
Thad,
Well done.
it's you.
I get up. Where's Vex?
Vex is about
He's-
30 feet in front of you. Very hurt.
In the middle of it.
She is currently down on one knee about 15-20 feet in front of the guy, seriously regretting an awful lot of choices.
Can I, oh fuck, we're in initiative, huh?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Lion will whisper to Fad, call Egg 4.
Fuck
no one wants to
you,
do
Cole Eckford. You started this.
You want me to fucking just let a guy summon that fucking monster?
Listen.
My god. We're not heroes. We're just people.
I really love how you guys had to like philosophical debate mid-battle. This is really.
I cast Shield of Faith on. Can I see Vex?
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, I cast Shield of Faith on Vex, and then I backtrack 20 feet backwards.
Wise.
Yeah, I just retreat. That's my turn.
Nice. Okay. How much AC does Vex gain from that?
+2.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Let's see how intelligent Buck is today.
One sec, I'll just pop to the toilet real quick.
Okay, he rolled 12. So yeah, Buck sees that all go down, and he's just like, "Oh hell no!" And he's probably gonna just like, yeah, hot-foot it back the way he came. Vex, you're up.
She's gonna slowly get up from one knee. Take a look back at the cultist who's probably still just staring her down. And then she's gonna take a dash action and get the fuck out of there.
Alright, I'm back.
And with her bonus action, she's kind of looking around at everyone else like, I can't believe you're gonna make me do this again. And she just sort of closes her eyes and thinks very hard. Professor Eggfort, there's a problem.
Okay, give me an Arcana check.
Oh yeah, easy. 8.
Yeah, you sort of screw your eyes up and think, Eggfort, there's a problem, but nothing seems to happen.
Okay, you guys, I don't have I can't get through to him, but I really think we can't just abandon this place. We can't go back because obviously this is just going to happen again, but I really don't think we can take this person down on our own.
Shut up! Let's go!
I'm nearly dead.
And I waved to Ilarion.
You shut up.
What do you mean you're in front of me?
She kicks him. You're bigger than me. Stop being such a pussy.
That hurt Thad's ego.
You better hope it didn't hurt him literally, because he might die.
Yeah, well, that's he's down to 4. So.
So yeah, the cultist turns away to face back towards the portal, and you see another load of that purple-green magic sort of float and rise from him, and it sort of starts to surround and envelop the portal. Ilarion.
Oh my god. You know, let's roll for this. What do you wanna what should I roll if I wanna keep on going, like keep on trying to stop this thing? Or if he should just grit his teeth and fucking get the fuck out. Survival instincts.
It's
fight or flight.
Yeah, you can roll a survival. I tend to roll an intelligence check for Buck, see how smart he is that day. But that's up to you.
Let's roll intelligence. Just an intelligence roll.
Yeah, that's what I use. Yeah.
He rolled a 6, so he's not feeling very intelligent. Clearly, survival is not an option. He thinks, and he will. I think, you know what, he'll go rather defiantly and he'll press forwards.
Rion, call out to Eggfort before you die!
Yes, can he do that? Can he call to Eggfort? to.
Yeah, you can. Sure. Yeah.
What do I need to do?
Just give me an Arcana check as you do that. See if you manage to get through to him.
13.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. So what do you say?
Eggfort, take my friends out of here.
What? For starters, Professor Eggfort, thank you. But why? What's going on? You sort of hear this in your head.
Oh, how does he describe it? There is a... What was it again? It's like necromantic...
I don't actually think you... Yeah, you just... You know there's like some sort of crazy summoning ritual going on.
Make it happen, elf!
Can Professor Eggfort hear that in the back?
I think he can only hear what you say inside your head, but...
Okay. Oh, can he like? Is there a way for like Ilarion to allow Eggfort to peer into his eyes, if you know what I mean, like see through him?
Sure, why not? Oh, well, okay. So, I mean, what do you want me to do about it?
You need to get us out of here, Professor.
Well, can do, but where to?
Take us home.
And as you say that, there is a blinding flash of sort of yellowy white light. And...
Yes.
Second up. And you all appear back at Mordred Manor. And you hear a voice in your head go, "Oh, there you are, my boy!"
Oh,
Where's Thad?
Oh, wrong Thad. Hang on. Wait there. my apologies.
we've left him. We've left the real Thad. Can Ilarion pass out from that?
Yeah, absolutely. 1 second. Let me.
Oh,
Stop moving, Thad. Come back here.
Ilarion is finito. Was it what kind of like teleportation? Would we like just all come out through the ceiling and just crash onto the manor, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you just all appear just like in the kitchen at the manor.
Help!
1 second. We appear to be missing Jawbone.
What did we get ourselves?
So yeah, as that happens, you all appear in the kitchen, sort of groaning, grumbling apart, like, "Oh fuck!" And Jawbone is sort of stood in the kitchen, just sort of prepping the meal for the morning. You know, it's probably like 6 a.m. at this point.
We've just crashed into his.
Yeah, you just like crashed into the fucking kitchen magically. And he sort of turns around and goes, "Whoa, what the fuck was that? Jesus! Hey, everyone all right?
Help!
What's going on?"
Ilarion is unresponsive.
Thad, what? Vex, what's up? Are you all right?
No.
What happened?
There was a bad man. And he nearly killed us.
Well, bad people do tend to do that, yeah. But well, I mean, oh god, this is okay. Well, into the emergency supplies. And he sort of reaches into his backpack and pulls out like 4 sort of big, tall potions, and sort of walks around. If anyone will take them off him, he hands it to you, and if you won't take them off him, he sort of uncorks it and just pours it into your mouth. Right, okay, there we go. That should help sort you out. And that's going to recover everyone back to max HP.
Oh.
Right, okay, there we go. Okay, right, so what happened? Come on, tell me,
You know that Eggfort sent us into the Farhaven Woods and we found a zombie and we told you about that yesterday morning?
Oh yeah, but at this point you guys have been gone like 22 hours?
Yeah, so we we did a bit of research and we went to Basraz and Rion was following some magic.
Oh, okay. Let's slow down a minute here. Let's start at the beginning. So, you left here, when what happened?
We went to school.
Okay, what happened there?
We spoke to Ida and Rion learnt some new spells. And,
Very nice. Well done.
And then we went back to the graveyard and we found a packet of fries and found the burger place in town where it came from. So we were trying to follow up on a couple of leads and we staked out the graveyard last night.
Okay, I think I'm with you.
And then Buck got kidnapped.
Well, that's not good.
So we managed to find where he was, but then when we got back to the graveyard, loads more bodies had already been summoned. We'd missed the person who we'd been trying to hide and wait for.
Oh, no, you fell for the old classic, like, honeypot sort of thing. You know, when they steal one of you because it's important to you all, and then it gets you all away from the objective.
Yeah, that's what they did, yeah.
Yeah, pretty classic.
So when Rion was able to sense that there was more summoning magic from the graveyard and that it was coming from the Farhaven Woods, so we went back there to try and stop the person, except this time they were extremely powerful and they nearly killed us in one go.
Oh, I mean, was there a person there before when you went?
No, they were just zombies.
Oh, okay. So there was a person this time. What do they look like?
Suspicious.
Not the descriptor I was hoping for, but okay.
They were taller than me and they were wearing a robe.
They had a hood and a cloak. They didn't show their face.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of classic bad guy shit then, really. Well,
And they were halfway through resummoning one of those gigantic zombie things, so we thought we'd try and stop them, except this time we couldn't. And we tried to call to Professor Eggfort, but all we were able to do was get him to...
So we're going to teleport us out.
well, I mean, that's probably it's better than everyone dying, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, it sounds like a bit of a predicament you've all kind of got yourselves into, so, I guess I'll make breakfast and then you can all head to Eggfort and speak to Professor Eggfort.
Yeah, I think we need to.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit above my pay grade, if I'm honest. Right, anyway, breakfast, sure, let me get that sorted. He busies himself getting you eggs and bacon and pancakes, as per your staple of breakfast here at Mordred. He gets it all cooked up on the table for you all, gets everyone served up. And in fact, he turns to you, Thad, and goes, "Oh, Thad, yeah, well, I remember. You're in the fridge. It's full of those steaks you asked for."
Perfect.
So, yeah, I guess steak for tea, eh? And Hilarion, you mentioned that you wanted to try that dessert of your homeland, that honey milk thing, cake.
I think Larion's kind of distraught. Like, he's shell-shocked right now. He can't even process. He doesn't even want to eat. He's kind of silent right now.
I think Jawbone's quite tuned in. He sort of looks and he goes, "Hey, oh, what's going on there?" And he comes and sort of sits down next to you and goes, "Come on, you need to eat something. It'll make you feel better."
Oh, right. Till,
What's going on? Come on, Hilarion. You're not usually one to be so easily knocked from your confidence. What's happened?
The hooded guy just handled us like nothing.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
easily.
You guys are, you're all just learning. I mean, what? You're like, what, level 3, level 4 now?
Yeah, I think the successes of the most recent adventures have kind of like been like, oh yeah, this will be a cakewalk to him, basically. So he was expecting them to come out of it with more, essentially. Yeah,
I think Jawbone looks at you and kind of reads a little bit on you and kind of goes, "Look, I mean, what do you expect? You think you're going to win every fight you get into?"
Good he'll put his head down and start.
He sort of pats you on the shoulder and goes, "Look, I think the thing to look at it is really, you can't win any fights when you're dead, right? So sometimes you've got to know when to fold and, you know, when to run away, right?"
He'll nod along. He's obviously quite distressed, but he's listening.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can't beat yourselves up for just losing one fight. I mean, if anything, it's a miracle that you've won every fight that you've got into so far, really. You know, if you look at the statistical odds of that sort of thing. So, I think the main thing to look at here is maybe next time you guys need to maybe, I don't know, maybe get a little bit more research on your enemies. So, scout them a little better, try and see what they're doing first, see if you can see how powerful they are. Because, I mean, for all we know, you just went up against someone who's on par with Arthur Eggfort, right? And
how can
any of you expect to win a fight against Eggfort? Sorry, what was
No. How can you tell how powerful they are?
Well, I mean, sometimes a good clue is like what they're doing. So if they're performing particularly powerful acts of magic even. Oh, my words are coming out all backwards. Yeah, if they're performing particularly powerful acts of magic, then maybe they're a particularly powerful wizard, you know, or sorcerer or something like that.
Yeah, and he immediately thinks to when his magic missiles just got absorbed like nothing. Yeah, good point.
Yeah, a little bit of extra info on the enemy is never a bad thing. Maybe this is one of those stark reminders that you know, you guys, you are killable. You know, you're very powerful, you're very strong, especially for essentially, you know, teenagers, right? But sometimes it's wise to remember that there are people out there who are stronger than you. You know.
Yeah, I just thought we could stop it at least. I don't know.
Well, and that's very commendable, honestly. I think the fact that you guys even just tried to fight some sort of insane monstrosity is, it speaks, you know, volumes about your characters. But, yeah, sometimes, no matter how much we want something, the odds are stacked against us too much, right? And in those cases, well, we have to retreat, regroup, and, you know, reform a new attack, don't we?
You're here.
You're right, Jawbone. Yeah.
So, well, I mean, it's not like any of you aren't capable of taking down insane monstrosities. You've already proven that. But, yeah, I'd advise maybe go see Professor Eggfort, see, you know, maybe he's got some sort of tools, or maybe there's something he'll know about what you saw going on that'll let you guys beat it more easily next time, you know?
Yeah.
Come on then, guys.
Because, you know, it sounds like you went up against quite a powerful user of magic there, from what you've been describing. And, well, the one thing to remember is that particularly powerful magic users, yeah? As good as they are at handling magic, not many of them handle swords very well. You know, you'd be surprised how far a little stabby will get you sometimes.
Dad's eyes light up.
Yeah, you know, most wizards are extremely powerful, dangerous people, but, you know, you get within 10 feet of them and stab them with a sword, there's fuck all they can do.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Look, maybe we can go back and take care of this thing in the woods afterwards, but either way, I think we need to go and speak to Eggfort.
I'm sure you're all capable when given the right tools. Remember, it's not how we fall, it's how we get back up that counts.
Feels like you read that on some sort of home decor sign.
Oh, I don't know, someone said it.
It's the thought that counts. Let's go. Right?
Yeah, you guys, you know, well, you've got your food and everything for the day. I mean, did any of you sleep at all, or are you all running on fumes?
I think you can hear the exhaustion in his voice. He's like, he's not only defeated, he is tired.
I mean, maybe it's time for a short rest before you all head in. Should be able to. I mean, what, a short rest to put you. You get there a couple of hours late, but I mean, I'm sure it'll be all right.
Fine, Jawbone.
Yeah, everyone go grab a sofa next to the fire and get a couple of hours before you head out. Yeah. Right. Well, anyway, I'd better be going. So, yeah, catch you all later. Right. Take care, everyone. And yeah, Jawbone heads out for the day.
Hilarion meditates. So,
Vex curls up on the smallest armchair possible.
Yep. Yeah. But Buck heads over to one of the armchairs and just sort of sits back in it and puts his head on the side. Yeah. Everyone hit a short rest then.
That passes out at the table.
wait for short rest.
Cool. And yeah, then I think we'll probably maybe call the session there for today.
Sounds good.
Sweet as.
Yeah,
Sounds
okay.
good. Very fun sesh.
Yeah, good. Hope everyone enjoyed.
It's yeah, it's really good. It can be really difficult being in the same room as Dan whilst we're playing, because he on occasion will just giggle to himself. And it's like, I'm sat here thinking, we're missing so much stuff.
Yeah, well, that was also the first time I've really done anything to actually panic the players.
Yeah.
And it
It
worked far more effectively than I had encountered it to. So I was like, shit. Did I cause too much disarray?
No, that was good.
I mean, you took us from not taking it seriously to taking it way too seriously.
Yep, sounds good. Yep. See you guys.